everybody, this is Vdiffuser. Welcome to a new project. Obviously on PlayStation. A Konami game, back when they actually made games.
In an era long past, as monarchies weakened, local feudal lords grew in power. The first knights simply protected their lords' domains. However, with the reforms of the late 11th century, knights became protectors of the peace. They valued courage and honor, fighting heretics and heathens in God's name. In this age, one company of knights was said to be invincible, due to two men. Leon Belmont, a courageous man who feared nothing and whose combat abilities were second to none, and Matthias Cronquist, a genius tactician whose learning made him an exception in a largely illiterate society. They trusted each other completely, and they were bound by an old friendship. However, sorrow awaited Matthias upon his return from a victorious campaign. It was news of the sudden death of his beloved wife, Elisabetta. Matthias's grief was profound, and he became bedridden. A year has passed since then. Thanks to Leon's efforts, their company remains proudly undefeated. However, a mysterious army of monsters suddenly appears in Leon's domain. The Crusades are raging in the east, and since the Church is focusing on fighting heathens rather than monsters, it has forbidden unauthorized battles. Leon wants permission to sortie, but the Church has no intention of granting it. One night, Matthias struggles from his sickbed and tells Leon that the appearance of the monsters is tied to a vampire who has a castle in the forest called Eternal Night, and that Leon's betrothed, Sarah, has been kidnapped and brought to that castle. Leon realizes that he must renounce his title to rescue his beloved. The forest is swollen with darkness, as if it would rob away everything, and only moonlight provides a ray of hope. A great legend is about to begin.
Welcome everybody to Castlevania Lament of Innocence. This is the first canonical Castlevania game. I've been meaning to get to this for a while. This is for PlayStation 2. It is not the first 3D game, but it is the one that actually got the 3D controls right. Yep, there I am. So, this is the game that supposedly would begin everything. This game exists because Koji Igarashi got control of the canon for Castlevania, and Castlevania Legends came out a little bit ago for the Game Boy, a little bit before this game, set in the 14th century. Unfortunately, Koji Igarashi could not really believe that Sonia Belmont, the person who he played as in the game, could have been the first Belmont. Part of it is a little bit of Japanese belief, and he didn't believe that there could be a badass woman in the 14th century. We know better now. But unfortunately, because of that, Sanya got made non-canon, and the Belmont lineage, kinda, sorta begins with Leon here. At the very least, the controls and the gameplay are a heck of a lot more smoother than Castlevania 64. Yep, I'm going to be going over that. It has been a while since I played this game, so...
What just happened? I felt something strange.
He must really like you. You won't be able to leave now.
Who's there?
Now, don't get so excited. I'm just an old man. I just came to gawk at the man crazy enough to come here.
You don't seem like a monster.
Of course not. What is your name?
Leon.
Leon. You're not Baron Leon Belmont.
Just Leon Belmont. I have given up my title. And you, old man?
Pardon me, Lord Belmont. My name is Rinaldo Gandolfi.
You can call me Leon, and I will call you Rinaldo. Don't call me Lord. We're equals now.
As you wish. Now, please follow me to my cottage. I want to talk to you.
Alright, believe it or not, that is Dave Wittenberg voicing Leon Belmont.
Wait here a moment. There's something I want to give you.
Rinaldo, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why are you living in a place like this?
I have unfinished business with Walter Bernhard, the master of this forest.
Unfinished business?
Not worth mentioning. I owe him.
Well, I won't ask any more, but you're not in danger living so close to him?
It seems eternal life is extremely boring. He enjoys playing at cat and mouse with the hunters that come here. Though, of course, there's no way that he could ever lose. He thinks that my helping hunters makes the game more fun.
I see. But what do you mean by there being no way he could lose?
Vampires are loved by the night, and this forest is locked in eternal darkness. He has never been defeated.
Well, that may be so, but I must go ahead and face him.
Did he take someone precious?
Yes, he abducted my betrothed.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
It's what he always does when he starts the game.
No.
You came unarmed. Your courage astonishes me.
I do have a weapon, just not my sword. That belongs to the company, and I left it behind when I gave up my title.
Honest to a fault.
That's one way of
I
saying it.
heard that many hunters have met their end here. If that's the case, getting weapons shouldn't be hard.
Take this with you. It will help you against monsters.
What is this?
A whip made with alchemy. It's stronger than any dead man's discarded sword.
Alchemy. I'm not familiar with that word.
Not surprising. The field experiments with the principles of God's creation of the world. The only person who truly understands it is Matthias.
You know Lord Kronkvist?
I've known him longer than you have. His family has a book of secret arts, originally handed down orally.
Secret arts? I never knew.
A course not. Only a handful of people in this world know about it. There are some who consider alchemy to be heresy.
I see.
Are you one of them?
No. If you are an acquaintance of Matthias, you are trustworthy. I will use this wit with gratitude.
Put your left hand out.
My left hand. Like this?
Don't move now. That should do it. You can put it down now.
What was that?
The gauntlet is enchanted now.
A spell?
Some enemies' attacks release a special power. If you block them with the gauntlet, you can gather that power.
Oh,
What can
God.
I do with the gathered power?
You will be able to use magical relics by releasing that power.
Magical relics.
Right. Those who excel in magic can use them. I have cast the spell so that you can use them as well. I have some. You should be able to obtain them in the castle as well.
I understand.
Right now, this is all I can do for you.
Ronaldo, thank you.
Wait a minute. I forgot to tell you something. The door leading to his throne is guarded by 5 monsters.
So I will need to defeat them first.
That's right. That's essentially the test you must pass to fight him.
What a bothersome.
I told you before. To him, this is a game.
I realize that, but
If you have troubles, come back here anytime. They won't be free, but I'll keep potions on hand for you.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, now that we have that done. So, Leon is voiced by David Wittenberg. We know him best as Teddy from Persona 4. He's also been Kefka in Dissidia Final Fantasy. Now, let's see, how much gold do we have? We don't have anything. This is gonna take some getting used to. So we can come back here and buy potions and other things. That arrow shows the door that we exited from. See, we can jump. Alright, we have the path upward. Excuse me. I didn't say to do that. The biggest enemy in this game is going to be the camera. Ugh. Yeah, creaky door.
Sarah, wait for me. I'm coming to save you.
Yep, that's Leon. As you can tell, Leon's heart is in the right place. Leon ain't exactly bright, though. Alright. Got some hearts. Hearts are the traditional ammo for sub-weapons. Okay, that's blocking. Okay, that's how to use sub-weapons. We come equipped with the dagger. That's pot starch. Alright, there's the map. I have to remember which way is the tutorial area because I'm really gonna need that. Okay. Square. See, that's a locked door. And this is a save room. From the beginning. Now we can't go there. We can't go there. Stock up on ammo. Yeah, you could tell they were kind of starting to get used to the 3D games with this because some of the menu things are really, really rough here. This episode's probably going to be going over the tutorial stage. Alright, during a jump, Leon can jump a second time. Yep! Marker Stone 1. You can place a marker on the world map with a magical stone that shines red. Never fails, Castlevania game, they gotta make the jumping stuff much more difficult than usual. After all, would it be a Castlevania game without that? Jump on it, not over it. There. We got a potion. Take advantage of places you can traverse by hooking the whip and swinging. If I remember, this is going to be hard. There. Anything else I can do? Marker Stone 2. Nice. Nope, there's nothing there. There. I believe this one's hard. Nope, this is enemy combat. This is good old combat. These are skillies. Let's see, guard button and X. Okay, that's that's how you dodge. I'm gonna have to get used to guarding, because that's gonna be a thing to get used to. Oh god. Hooking the whip and swinging. Let's see, that's an uncursed potion. Cursing, I believe, makes it so you cannot attack. Yep, this is where it's gonna be difficult. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if we can try this. Nope. It only really works when you... It only really works when it wants to. Okay, finally. God. That one only works when it wants to work. You have to stand at the edge of the pit, jump once, and then press that at the height of your jump. Like that. There. Alright, this is a magical ticket. That transports you to Ronaldo's place. If you find yourself in a bit of a bind, use that and you can teleport immediately back to Ronaldo's cabin. Of course, you're gonna have to make your way all the way back to where you used it, but hey. It is what it is. Alright. Last one. You can accumulate magic points if you guard against an enemy's special attack. Magic points will be consumed when using relics. Use relics to defeat the enemy. Alright, the Svarog statue. Press that when guarding to activate the relic. Alright, you cannot damage him normally. That is the last tutorial chamber. With some hiccups from the first room, we are pretty much ready to go for the rest of the game. Lament of Innocence is honestly not that long. There's only like 5 or 6 areas. That said, there is plenty to find. There we go. There is our loop. Let's see, do we have any gold? We have 20 gold. Which really isn't enough to buy anything, but... At least I don't think it's enough to buy anything. Alright, we will save. Because Shin Megami Tensei has taught us that you can never be too paranoid with saves. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to get used to that. These controls are really friggin' wonky. So, I will meet you back at Ronaldo's cabin to see if we can get anything.
Everything you need.
He'll say this.
What would you like?
Okay. Let's see. Potion, high potion, serum, uncursed, blah blah blah. Magical ticket, memorial ticket. Those are going to be very, very useful. Memorial tickets will take you to the last safe spot you went to. The diamond. I don't know what that does. Ruby. Sacrificial doll. This is basically a extra life. White bishop. It'll increase your defense. We can't buy jack.
You don't have enough money. Anything else? Don't push yourself too hard.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, we can't do anything here. So with that out of the way, I'm going to meet you back at the castle, and I'll probably cut it off right here. Alright. Yeah, Lament of Innocence is pretty bare bones when it comes to 3D games. Curse of Darkness, which came after this, ooh, it has a lot to do. A lot. But I won't be getting to that for a while. I'm going to try to cover the canonical games in order. Keyword being, try. Got some hearts. Looks like we can only have 56 hearts, and we have the knife right now. But of course, this is Castlevania game. The knife is the weakest sub-weapon, and we'll be getting stronger. Let's see. Oh! That's unlocked. I believe that is actually a, yeah, I believe that is actually where the secret boss is. Excuse me. And yes, before you ask, I will be fighting the secret boss. Alright. What are you here? Nope, that's the way forward. Let's see, that's the way forward. That means... oh, you're the place we have to go. That is that leads to Walter Bernhard. Oh, we can actually carry more than 56 hearts. Huh. Okay, there's that. There's that. Okay. So, that side doorway... that leads to the secret boss. And trust me, that secret boss is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, the Marker Stone 3. Okay. That fades. And that sounds really ominous. That is a potion. That is a lot of blood. That's a save. And we're probably not going to be going any further there. So I will cut it off here, and we will see you guys next time. Later!
Have no doubt, I'm in control. You may think chasing ghosts